That little air. I just got it, Craig. When I told you it was popping, I wouldn't do anything.
Damn. Thank y'all for coming out. This is a beautiful thing up here. So yeah, living in Brooklyn, loving that. Buck. BK. That's what's up. So what am I doing? Photography, writing, coming out with a book soon. Children's book is a picture book. You should be looking for that out next Wednesday. Other than that, just trying to live, survive, and be blessed. So we'll get to the point. I see them on the train. Status on the L from Bedside to Canarsie, Red Hook to Williamsburg, Queensboro to Crown Heights, Flatbush to Marcy. I watch them. Study them close. Black babies pressed to their sides like glocks. Locks coiled heaven-like. Strands the colors of silver and gold. Pride of their familia visible in the coronas of their eyes. Women who look like my mother. Tender queens who will never be proclaimed as heroes. Mothers of so-called niggas and dreamers. Striding beautiful. Like the sound that God makes when he answers prayers. Rent check and arroz con pollo in hand, blazing. With the world so gently placed on their spines, I watch them. On bodega corners, she has seen death here. In corporate buildings, maneuvering through office vernacular in ghetto speak. Love her, Lord, as they call her name. Donned a welfare mother. Legs spread wide to keep them checks coming. To keep them checks coming. Keep them checks coming, mama. Because daddy ain't coming. He's in the bed still coming. They warn her not to speak in front of company. Can't let them bear witness to her black girl pain. Catches her oppressed kinks with their texturizes and naturalizes, made her ashamed of her black girl name. Put her face on pancake boxes. Said her lips couldn't fit into their status quos. Had her soul face down on the corners of 106 in Park. Had hip-hop and Imus both calling her their hoes. With all deliberate speed and epic for all the world to see. But girl, you are better than that. You walk to freedom in bare feet with Africa on your back. Carved America from your leftovers with napalm in your neck. Made man from your left and earth from your right. Blew your breath and made wind, closed your eyes and made night. How dare they say your name in vain? So DJ, can I please request one to the black girls? To those ones living that black girl pain. Those black girls round my way who bear those black girl names. This one is for the Aishas and the Nikishas. For the Ajas, Trevines, and Khadijas. For girls like Shanaka and Aja. Nikki and Rosa, for those complex girls like Savannah and Vicky. DJ, can you spend one for those sisters doing time in Angola, in D.C., Philly, Decatur, Watts, Chicago, Houston, the Magnolia. DJ, spend one for those girls playing house in their pretty palaces way in the sky. For those colored girls who've lost count of times they've considered suicide. Now she may never grace the covers of your Mary Claire or star in your great Broadway show with her pretty brown eyes and nappy hair. She holds a world under there, a world so dear. DJ, can you spend one for those women I see every day on the L train? May you love her, Lord, and keep her near.
Yeah.
I live in Brooklyn, I live in Canarsie, and I work in Manhattan. So my commute from my home to my work is an hour and a half every day each way. So an hour and a half going, an hour and a half coming back. So it gives me a lot of time to write, which is actually a good thing and sometimes can be a bad thing. But anyway, so here's the next one. It's like almost. Like December with sandals on. Like reassembling the hinges to the doors you just kicked in. Like black-skinned girls with good hair. It's almost. Like nigga president. Asking the Lord to make you better than your paranoid of a mother. Figuring out if snorting lines is hereditary. Asking God that his genes won't get passed down to your son. It's like bumblebees with diabetes. I love you in the form of a 3 a.m. text. An alcoholic at dusk. Sliding glass doors and project windows. They promised me that this was going to be easy. That Apollo and Nefertiti would bow down to the beat of our drum. And that God would set up shop elsewhere to make room for this. I met him in autumn. That time of the year when all things fall apart, when the leaves can't make their colored minds, grass turns to hay, the sun turns its cheek in time. Time stops for all of us. I met him in autumn. That time of the year when all things fall apart. I gave him prayers in 16 bars. Carefully picked light from stars just to brighten his days. Every move he did, every motion he made, his name was the only word that I prayed. His favorite color green, his favorite number 3. And he told me. He told me that love wasn't worth dying for. That he'd rather spend his time on earth living the sweet misery for all the world to see. See, it happens every year in autumn. November, 72 degrees. The season when cocoons breathe in my stomach, patiently await for someone to come along and unleash their beauty. He gave me butterflies and sleepless nights. And I gave up all things that make me divine. This is more than a metaphor. More than cotton candy on a rainy day. This is the thunder of daffodils piercing through hood concrete. This is love, masked as lust. Thinking you are a star, and then realizing that you are the sun. This is almost